start? It might be alright.
Yeah, let's just start it. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
And welcome to Chinwag. Oh, look, as soon as we said it was good, it's gone bad.
Yeah,
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Chinwag number 109. 109 with Beck. I mean, with Zaheer.
Beck and Zaheer.
Yeah, so thank you for popping in, guys. It's a regular Friday night chat where we talk about like our week in reselling, or just our week, or sometimes just our week in general.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us. Margaret joined us first in the chat. Hi, Margaret.
Yes, hi, Margaret.
We've got Haggis Lover as well. Karen has popped in. Hi, Karen.
Hi,
How are you?
Karen.
Was it Karen, wasn't it, that I was talking about earlier? About the, Karen, about the RC cars. If you do still want a petrol car, let me know. Or if you decide you want an electric car, let me know. If you want one, I feel kind of like I made it look like it was a pain. It kind of is a pain.
Petrol is a pain.
RC cars can be pain. But anyway, but let me know. Anyway, Starly Welsh Wonders has joined us as well. So
Hello.
Sean, Jason, Marilyn's, Catherine, Joel, Stu, Flippin' Fantastic Minds, Lincoln Seller, Peter Ray, Mr. Cha-Ching, LGG, I guess RC again. What do you mean? What's it? Weekly now? Maybe.
Maybe.
We might have
Maybe.
some RC chat. You
Yeah.
never know. Might do. Might
Okay.
not. We'll go with that. Robert B, Lincoln Seller, we've done that. Stu Mandry, Rebecca Turner, Andy Wadsley, BCP, Diane, thank you everybody for joining. Laura Eccleston, Ian Jeffries, thanks everyone for popping in, really appreciate it.
Did you say Dave
Neil,
as well?
Dave? Oh, Dave Rowland, got you on the big screen tonight, says Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah.
On the big screen?
On the big screen. We're like superstars now.
Not really.
From big screens across the country. Nick has popped in as well. Hi, Nick. What was it? What's going on that shelf behind you? What's going on that shelf behind you? Oh
Yeah, you got big. Big massive car up there.
Yeah, I'm. Hi Ryan, how are you? Hi Kirsten. That is a 5th scale petrol car.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress. I've got to be careful because apparently I've got torn crotch. So is it torn? Is it?
It's got a hole.
It's
in
frayed. It's frayed at the moment.
So the thing is, what happens is he gets a hole, right, and then his jeans just split. So yeah, he's got to be careful. We'll try and hide it with the chair, shall we?
Substantial like package, you know. It's like
No, don't move awkwardly. I'm trying to,
I've yet to find someone that I've yet to find a jean manufacturer that can cater for my needs.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a 5th scale petrol car. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
And it is something that needs to be finished.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It is, isn't it? It's my dad's actually. I bought this off my dad.
Yeah. When we went to see your dad last week.
Believe it or not, my dad's a massive RC nut.
And he was just like, Zaheer, I need to get rid of all of my cars.
Yeah.
And Zaheer was like, okay. How much do you want for them?
So yeah, I bought a bunch of his RC stuff.
Bought some of his RC.
I'm gonna keep this though.
Yeah.
Because can't really sell things like this, can you?
Yeah.
Huh? Just look at it. That's a machine.
You're not going to sell it because your dad.
It's my dad's.
It's your dad's, so
It's
I
my
know you're
dad's,
not going to sell
yeah.
it. So
I'm
not even going to argue with it.
Got it
with
for
you
my,
over it.
I feel
because
like
know
a
you
kid.
won't.
It's like, oh, it's my dad's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it.
And you're just going to keep it because it's your dad's.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got you on the 65-incher, says Ryan. And Steve Hicksey has popped in. Hi, Steve. How are you? Enjoy Kurt's chat stew, says Peter Ray. I don't know what that's about. Sorry, we're sorting out the hamster. Would say an electric will be best, but not a beast. Remember, I live in a tube. We may have something that's perfect, Karen. I'll check. I'll check some stuff over. I've got a couple of cars that I think I'll be able to show you, and where you can deal with all that. Yeah, but it's something. Yeah, the electric is a lot less hassle. It's a lot less hassle. There's still maintenance, but it's the kind of good kind of maintenance, like, you know, like keeping the drive line running nicely and making sure your bearings are good, things like that, things that he'll enjoy. Like, but the thing is, when he wants to play with his RC, he'll be able to just play with it. He's not going to have those situations where I get all excited about playing with one of my RCs and I spend like 20 minutes just trying to start the freaking engine, and then, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, because that won't be fun.
Yeah. I'm not reading that, Ryan, but okay. RC inheritance. 2 minutes in, we're talking about.
I know. Yeah.
We're not going to carry on like that.
No.
We're going to.
No.
Oh. All right.
But yeah.
So it's been a busy week. Yeah, we've been quite busy. Last couple of weekends, actually, we've been you know, away at the weekends, and it's been really like hectic because we've been traveling down south, and we went to Comic-Con. We went. We visited both our families.
Well, this is going to be the first weekend
in about 3 or 4 weeks that we've been at home.
We've been at home. Like we've been doing a lot of traveling the last 3 weeks, and it's catching up. It's tiring, and I am so glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad for a number of reasons, because I'm glad I've got a holiday coming up soon as well. So I've only got, like, next week I've only got 4 days at work, and then I'm on holiday. I think
that's
desperate for a break.
You are in need of it.
I'm
Beck
so
started at the surgery, I think it was in June or July.
Beginning of July.
And since then, you've not had any actual holiday. You've had obviously the days off, like Sunday, but the job that you're in, I think you need time away.
You do. You need regular time away, and the holiday there is actually really good. You get a good amount of holiday, but because I was new to the job, I've still, you know, I've been putting it off. But then I've got a really good, like, amount of days that I've got to take, and so now I'm trying to kind of cram it in because I've got to take it before April. So now I'm trying to work out where I can fit it in at work, and so. So we're just trying to really do that now at the moment, and it's just
Yeah, exactly. Our DBG's popped in as well. I had DBG. Is that the type of car that you said not to buy last week, says John? No,
this is a different
petrol
one.
cars are different.
Petrol are different from
electric. Petrol's actually easy. Petrol is one of the petrol engines don't take much hassle. It's nitro engine, so this is a nitro engine. These can be a bit of a pain and oily and messy, that kind of thing. But yeah. Got a request for everyone. Can you all stop sending parcels out, says Dave. Not a problem. We've not been selling much.
It's not our parcels, Dave.
It's not our parcels. And what we have been sending, we've actually sent a few by UPS because of size and weight. So we're not actually. Yeah. Karen says he will probably try to rebuild it. He also wants to build a Robot Wars robot because they're cheap. Well, if he's that kind of kid though, Karen, then if he's that kind of kid that wants to tinker, then I going back on myself, Nitro may not be the worst thing. If he wants Nitro, the reason why I was so keen on explaining it is you want to.
Is if he hasn't had a car before. Then like.
Well, I mean, for your first car, Nitro is a big undertaking.
It is.
But, like, if he's that kind of kid that is inherently inclined to tinker and want to rebuild something, then either would probably be okay. I think I was concerned that... But I would say for your first car, because you still get all the building fun with electric. You still build differentials
and you can change all different kind of parts and upgrade and things like that with electric.
So...
or you can do that with Nitro as well, but it's just...
I mean, I would actually recommend something like this. It's small, but this thing is amazing. It is. This is my one, but I've got a few others. Did I not tell you about this one?
It's a new one to me.
I
don't know. They all look the same apart from like.
They all look the same.
Oh yeah, no, you showed me this one because you were like, look, it's got a crack in it. That's why I'm keeping it.
But this is a really nice RC.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one. I know about this one.
It's 4-wheel drive, and it is small, so it means he'll be able to take it around. It's electric, so he'll be able to run it in. That's the other thing. Electric, you can run in parks, whereas you can't run a nitro in a park without getting someone will come up to you and tell you you're not allowed, because I don't think you are allowed to run engines and stuff in most parks. It's electric, and this thing is rapid. This thing can comfortably do, like, with the right gearing and battery, 40 plus miles an hour is not an issue for this thing. So it's very quick. It's good quality. It's a low C, very good truck. So this might be something you're interested in. It's a 14th scale, 1/14th scale. So but anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Just that was like a side.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
Chance to.
A little bit on the side.
Chance to talk RC a bit.
Okay.
Okay. Nick says you started at Z. Hello everyone apart from Z, says Ash. Hi Ash.
Oh,
well,
hi, Ash.
I'll still say hi to you, Ash, because I'm such a nice guy. Even though you're trying to be mean there. It's cool. I understand. Z's bit his jeans and bum rack splitter. That's quite funny. All right.
Flipping Fantastic Fine said, did you dress up for Comic Con?
Did we dress up for Comic Con? Where does it say that?
No, we didn't.
Did you? Oh, Flipping Fantastic Fine. Yeah, we didn't. We probably would have liked to. I think like my daughters would have liked to.
Yeah.
My oldest, she wanted to go as Kaneki Ken from.
It was.
I think
really,
that's his
really
name.
awesome.
Is that his name, Kaneki Ken? I'm not sure.
It was really awesome.
Yeah.
And
I think what was that thing she watches? Tokyo Ghoul. That's it. She watches this thing called Tokyo Ghoul, and she was really like into that anime, and I think she would have liked to have done that. So it's we'll see what happens next time, but I'm pretty sure my daughters will like to do it. I mean, actually, we can. Do you think that's okay to share or not? She won't mind.
Hopefully she won't mind.
It's a quick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she won't mind. Yeah, she won't mind. Okay. Actually, I'm not even sure if I could be able to do it. Actually. There we go. Okay.
So we're gonna screen share.
So yeah, she only wore like a little mask.
Yeah, she only put a little mask on her face.
But she wanted to do like this whole kind of thing where this guy was dressed with the hair, and he had a sword or something.
He did have a sword. You can't see it in the picture, but he had a sword on his back.
But it was really cool because Hannah isn't the most she's not the most outgoing all the time, and you could just feel when she went to Comic-Con she felt at home. She really did feel at home. It was pretty amazing. I've got to say, I wouldn't have thought I'd want to go and get dressed or whatever, but you could easily see yourself doing it, couldn't you? I mean, we saw that Cammy with her husband, and she got her cheeks out, didn't she? And then you could tell he was like, I want you to look at my wife's cheeks, but I don't. And they had a little girl with them as well. I thought that was a bit weird. Yeah, but she's probably not looking at the cheeks. No. There was a lot of cheek on show, wasn't there?
A little bit.
It's a fair bit.
Yeah.
It's a fair bit of cheek, I'd say.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we didn't dress up, but yeah. Starly says, not had a sale for 3 days, just super low offers, not fussed. eBay is a strange beast. Yeah, I mean, eBay can be quite funny. It's been just like average, really average. But then again, we've been very busy just processing a lot of stock as well, so we've not listed as much as we would have liked. But when you get in as much volume of stuff, there's a lot of sorting that needs to take place. So I've spent a lot this week actually trying to get to and photograph all the stuff I want to list before we actually start tackling the stuff we've bought. So it's one of those situations where we're like, we just have to kind of hold our breath and just keep going and plow on, and we're sure it will pick up. And we've done okay. We still can't complain. You know, Amazon's been coming in with a few little sales as well, and not fussed. What about you? What about you? How you feeling?
Okay.
Yeah, how you feeling about sales and stuff?
Yeah, I don't really know.
No, but what do you
I think it's been a bit rubbish, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Not great.
Yeah.
But then we don't really sell the type of stuff that sells at Christmas. I said this last week. So,
yeah.
We're just carrying on and doing what we can and just getting on with it, really.
Exactly, yeah. And we've got so much to work through now.
We've got loads to work through. We've got like so much to work through. And I just seeing Karen's question. As resellers, do you take time off or not? I'm trying to schedule 4 weeks off a year, but
it's not my only source of income. That's the thing. Since having you at work, go on. You.
Well, yeah. Since having me at work, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was just saying, like, that has given us a chance to. It makes it easier to take time off in a way.
We've enjoyed our weekends a lot more.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot more.
But in terms of actually taking time off for a holiday, I think it makes it a little bit nicer in a way, because it means that you're going to be getting paid holiday.
Yeah, so but even still though, it's still going to be working. Like, even though
but what if we book some holiday? Oh no, not next week. I'm talking about when we do actually book time for a holiday.
No, but I'm just even though I've got a holiday next week, it's going to be filled with. I might
next
take
week.
Some time
no,
out,
next week is. But I'm talking in the future. I know, but I'm talking about in the future. If we booked time off for a holiday, having one person at work makes it a little bit nicer, knowing that you get paid. That's what I said. I wasn't saying for this week, because you're right. This week it's not going to really. Yeah. No, or you disagree? If you disagree. Don't just do that.
No, I'm not sure I agree with you, actually.
Well, then just say it. God.
I don't agree with you.
Well, then say what you think then.
Because we're never that organised.
No, but if we were, I'm saying if we were.
No, it's just not going to happen.
What?
Okay, every time I get a holiday from work, all that's going to happen is I'm going to end up working on eBay and not doing anything or not going anywhere. So that's the reality, okay? All this airy-fairy stuff, we're going to take a break. It ain't happening.
How do you know? We can take breaks. Jeez, man. What a hater, man.
There you go.
Just say it then, yeah.
I said my piece.
You're such a hater, man. But it's difficult to take time off generally, though, I think.
Yeah, no, I think it is. I mean,
this is what we were talking about with having the stuff
Karen
at home as well.
Like, this isn't our only source of income. It's not for us either now. So, yes, technically we should be able to take some time out and relax. We are making the most of our weekends, but at the moment, with the amount of stuff we've got in the front room, I can't even think about slowing down right now.
And we're still looking, we're still growing the business. So even though it's not our only source of income, it is like my sole source of income.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it still is needed. My wage will cover the rent and a little bit extra. But that's about it. There's still other bills to pay in this house, and I'm not going to be able to do it on my own. My wage is I earn as much as I can in my job. There's
there's a limit.
There's no I can get extra. Okay. Overtime is obviously on offer from time to time, but that doesn't happen all of the time. It's not whenever I feel like working I'm going to get the overtime. It just doesn't happen that way. So there are limits to what my wage can do. Yeah. So I just want to put that out there.
No, it's good. You should put it out there. It's good.
No, because it's true, and most people are in the same situation as I am, and have a job, and it's just
Yeah, I think time off is important. It's a difficult one, especially when you've got the work always there. eBay has been weird. £300 one day, 30 the next. That's pretty much sums it up, Nick. Yeah, that's pretty much how it's been. It's been like that, hasn't it? It's like you have one day where you do really well and you're like, okay, and then the next day it goes right down. Oh, didn't know Javier Bardem was on YouTube, says Christian. Who's Javier Bardem? I'm gonna have to check now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check now.
I'll have to check. But we're
not gonna share.
I'll take that. He's the guy that was he was No Country for Old Men. He's the guy that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I wish. He's way more handsome. Yeah. He's better looking than me.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
We'll take that.
Yeah, he's way better looking than me, guys. Check this out. Yeah, he's infinitely better, isn't he? A handsome guy, man.
Yeah.
He's handsome, you know.
He is quite a handsome.
He's handsome.
Guy,
yeah, I like him. I like him.
Thanks for that.
When I was a kid, I used to tinker a lot with my RC, says Steve. Very funny.
We know what you mean.
Yeah. Right. Is this
Caroline's
QVC's
joined.
Fantastic Fights?
Celtic Traders.
Hi, Caroline. How are you?
Hello.
May spend pocket money on something other than V-Bucks, says Karen. Yeah. Let's scroll down, see if there's any more questions or comments, and we'll carry on. But yeah, eBay's been very much like that for us.
Yeah.
Up and down, up and down. It's just not great. Ryan says, question for Bex, let's have a weekly rating on Z's shopping. Has he done well, or have you supervised it? My shopping? What shopping?
The food shopping.
Food shopping?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Is it the food shopping? I'm guessing it is.
I haven't done any food shopping, so there's no rating to give.
Yeah. There's no rating because there's no food.
Ryan was dressed up as Thor and Bex as Catwoman a while night. Ryan, man, he's such an animal. Give Alf time, a fire's brewing. What? I presume Alfie's under Bex as she's jumping around a lot.
No, I'm just really cold, so I fidget.
Yeah, Beck is mega fidgety. So fidgety.
And also, there's before you go up, Andy Wardsley.
Oh, I'm up in the Lake District next week. Any midweek car boots or markets worth going to? I don't know the Lake District. No
idea.
Yeah, well enough.
But I'm sure. Yeah, if there are any.
Yeah, I don't know.
We just don't go up that area, do we?
Yeah, I don't know of any like midweek ones. Andy.
Not midweek.
Sorry, or any really.
Not even any at the weekend. I don't know.
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't know. There may well be, but we don't know.
Yeah.
Starly says, I'm not Christmas orientated either, Z and Beck. It's still strange given the amount of listings I have, but if people ain't looking, they ain't buying. Yeah, I mean, I actually think that maybe now we've got to the stage at eBay where the algorithm may punish you if you aren't promoting stuff. Because the drop in sales that we've had has actually quite blatantly coincided with the time that I stopped promoting listings. Because I wanted it to just be like, do we have to give away the extra % or two, or like, you know? Because I thought to myself, like, if someone wants to buy part PD 1464 for their RC, they're gonna want to buy it. You know, I don't see why promoting it isn't, you know, Beck's not going to be shopping on eBay looking for dresses or whatever, and then suddenly see a sponsored advert for part PG 1461 and think, oh, that looks pretty cool, I'll add that to my basket. It's not likely to happen, is it? No. So I kind of thought, like, take it off, but I've noticed since then we've had a downturn in our sales.
Yeah.
So that is a bit annoying.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. And
but we went back on it now. We've today.
And that's the thing
it's become
having one kind of platform to rely on.
Yeah.
You know, when you've got that going on, of course it's, you know.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel it like more when there's a downturn or anything like that. So it's again, it's a reminder of, you know, building other streams of income up. You know. Yeah,
definitely. So we do need to keep working on the whole.
And the thing is, we feel I feel like we're a bit of a broken record. We say the same stuff.
But it takes time, doesn't it?
And
like, the reason we say it because it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight, does it?
No,
like,
of course
building
not.
Another stream of income.
And I think that's it really. When you look at it overall, I think in terms of how long that you've been doing this and we've been doing this together, in total it's been approximately about nearly 4 years, if that.
Is it? I don't think it's even. I think it's 3 years.
It's about 3.
3 years, yeah. because we've been up here for
up
over
here
2
too.
now. Yeah, and we were doing it for about a year down south because we'd only moved out of my parents back into that place.
Yeah, that's true.
Because remember, we moved from the flat into the parents.
Yeah.
And then parents into the house. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, that was fun times.
Yeah.
Living it with your parents, even if it's temporary.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Yeah, so it is. It is something that like we have to just deal with, really.
Yeah.
You know, the ups and downs are there. I mean, Karen says, "How's the space issue going with all the stock?" You're pretty stressed about it, I think.
Yeah. I try not to spend much time in the front room, if I'm honest. I'll stand in the kitchen. Yeah, no, I do sit down occasionally.
It's not what you want to come home to, is it?
But or what I have to do is I have to kind of not look over.
Not
that
look
way.
to the don't look to the left.
So so if I'm sitting down and I'm doing some knitting, or you know, or if there's something on TV that I want to watch, then I can kind of manage to just about sit there. But yeah, I'm hoping that we'll be able to organise it to a certain point while I'm on holiday from work.
Yeah.
So that.
And we're looking to clear some of the bigger
get a
items.
Bit of space back.
Yeah.
Even if it's just organising it, so it's easy to kind of just get in there and list, and do all of that stuff, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It needs to be dealt with anyway. Oh gosh, the chat's just jumped. I hate it when it does that. The thing is, we do need to get rid of some of the larger stock as well. You know, some of the larger stock needs to kind of get shot of, but we're like, we've got, you know, we have to just work through it. Bex, you're the alpha, says Dave. And Flippin' Fantastic Fine says, tell him how it is, Bex. You want to come on the Cellar Ladies live and get it all off your chest.
Oh, I don't know.
You would, but you're working when it's on.
I'm always at work when it's on. But, yeah.
No.
Or travelling to work.
Or travelling to work.
No, because I think they start at like 1, don't they?
Yeah, I
so,
think it's about 1.
And I'm actually on my way to work at that point.
Well, not on Thursdays. No, Fridays. On Fridays, yeah. On Fridays. Like, today was an exception because you started. You did overtime.
I did overtime today, so I was actually at work.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, space is still just an issue.
Yep.
You know, we're gonna just deal with it. If you do overtime, check your contract in employment, says Sean. Newer staff or new contracts and get flat rate paid and taxed 20%, 30% national insurance, so you lose 33% in employment overtime, says Sean. Your overtime is paid at time and a half, isn't it? Or
yeah, it's time and a half when I'm not doing, and then bank holidays I get double time. Yeah, exactly. So if I work a bank holiday, I get double time. So
yeah. Right. I understand, says Karen. Very fortunate that Carl earns enough to pay the bills, not anything else, but they are covered, so it's easier for me to take time off. Season 7 Fortnite, says Dave. I may look into it, but
I know you got on a little alert on your screen earlier.
Yeah, literally got a little pop-up saying it's been updated, so I may look into it. Got my dispatch to 3 days, says Peter Ray. So we'll be okay over Christmas. We'll do a bit of listing, but not on Christmas Day, Boxing Day, or day after. Yeah, you got to have certain days off, definitely.
Yeah.
Right. Someone today bought an item from me for £8 plus postage that I previously had up at £4. Free postage. Go figure. It happens. Oh gosh, there's a lot of chat. Just trying to catch up. Question, Bex, are you happy that with the amount of stock in the living room, at least the coffee machine can't make its way in there? You never liked the steel table idea, lol.
Well, the funny thing is about that, right?
I can't even get to the coffee machine.
You can't even get to the coffee machine because it's like right underneath all of the stocks.
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse.
Yeah.
You know? There's definitely no setting it up at the moment.
No, at the moment it's out of the...
But the thing is, it would be nice to have it set up. I just wasn't that keen on like the kind of still kind of...
Yeah. Ian Jeffrey says, I haven't used promoted listings at all, and my sales are also up and down. Overall turnover has been good though. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You can't ever fully say that it's due to X or Y. You can only make assumptions and guesses, and that's why the best thing to do is just to get your head down and keep working.
Yeah.
But if you have been doing it and then you notice, then it's easy to put 2 + 2 together and I guess get 5. I mean, I can't for certain say it's because we stopped promoting that the sales have tapered off, but I can't think of another reason, because I'm like still doing like the same amount of work, still got a good amount of listings up, that kind of thing, so you just make excuses. Bex, welcome to my world. The whole time all my stock is half my living room. It's tough at times.
I know.
It really is.
It really is. I mean, the thing is, our landlord's really good, isn't he?
Yeah.
And like we had a blocked drain this week, so he come over to come and sort that out. And you told me you like invited him into the house.
I feel he should know.
Just like, oh my goodness, don't let him see the house like this. And he was just like, oh, it's fine, it's what you do,
I just feel he should
like,
know.
It's your house, you've got to live in it. And we were just like, oh.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh man, they're really good, aren't they, our landlords?
Yeah,
because they understand what we do, so yeah, they're really good.
Ryan says, I've had months where I've had £10 days and £500 days. Just look at every month, every month, 3 months. Don't stress day to day. That definitely, I think that's what we're looking at. And Sean says, question, if you got a warehouse and employed staff, would you pay them low wages too? It's a business after all, and you wouldn't want your business to go under. And Sean says, it's time and a half. Do you finish 40 hours a week first before you get time and a half? Company sounds good for Bex, especially if you're full time. Yeah, time and a half. I think you've got set hours, haven't you? Like 35 hours.
I've got set hours.
Yeah.
So
anything you do above that.
My hours I do about 35 and a half hours.
Yeah.
So anything above that,
you get time and a half.
Is time and a half.
And there's certain days you get like double, isn't it? Or
yeah, on bank holidays.
On bank holidays you get double time. So that's pretty good. Yeah.
So I do have set hours that I have to.
Sean, that's a good question about if we got a warehouse and we employed people. Firstly, I'm not sure we'd ever do that. I think we might get a small unit at some point where both Beck and I are working, but I'm not sure we'd want to employ anyone. But if we did, that's a very good question, because morally you'd want to pay more, but the reality is you'd want to pay as little as you can get away with. And I know that sounds like and
with certain things, like particularly when it comes to like employing people, if you're gonna pay a low wage, don't be surprised by the staff that you get.
Exactly. Well, that's the other side. Yeah.
Because I'd like to think that
we'd pay
obviously
for better
be
staff
fair,
or something. Yeah.
But if you're starting out a business and you have to kind of look at your costs completely, you're going to look at them really objectively and be like, well, what's the least I can get away with paying someone?
The least you can get away with, but also you want to get the best person as well, which is really unfair. But at the same time, you probably won't get good staff staying with you if you don't pay them well either. So that's the other side of it.
I think it kind of there has to be like a give and take on both sides, and it's one of the things that I will say about being employed as well. One thing I would say about where I work at the moment, and I don't want to talk too much about where I work because it's just but one thing I will say is they are very, very fair. Like the way that overtime goes around, like you're not just put in for it, they ask you, and if you can't make it, they're not like, they don't put pressure on you to do it.
No, they're quite good like that.
And so it always comes down to.
But the thing is, you're really good at what you do, and you always get. But that's the thing. I will say that they will look after you, won't they?
There has to be like a certain flexibility, because then when you go in and you go at short notice, oh, I really need this time off, you have to be a bit flexible with them as well, because if you're then not doing the overtime and things like that, then why should they kind of drop everything to be able to accommodate you when you haven't accommodated them? So I think it's a bit of give and take on both sides.
Yeah.
And I think that's really, really important. Like, when
Stu Mandry's made a good comment. eBay sells it up and down. One day I'm looking at ordering the Audi R8. Next day I'm wondering how much scrap silver is in my fillings. Yeah, on a day-to-day basis it can feel like that, definitely.
I mean, there was a day, was it over the weekend? We were sitting there.
But all the sales we had, in the end,
we were like on £8.99.
Yeah.
Like £8.99 for the day.
But then it like.
And then all of a sudden it just kind of kicked in.
Yeah,
and it's
but
just
really
like,
late in the last few hours.
Yeah.
Like today, I don't think we've even sold anything today, which is crazy, but it just happens. Ryan says, the thing is, you guys have done well the last 3 years. Now you're more settled than ever. Really, this is your time to push things forward. In your prime, smash it out, kids. Well, that's exactly the plan, Ryan. Thanks for saying that. Really appreciate it. But
we do appreciate that. Thanks,
that's exactly how we feel. That's why we're buying these big lots of stock, and we just want to process them.
I know that we're in a really good position now. Like when it comes to, just the business.
Just
in
generally
general.
where we are,
Yeah, it's really tiring.
Yeah.
Really, really tiring. But you know what? Anything, like, if it wasn't difficult, what's that thing? If it wasn't difficult, everyone would be doing it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that,
Yeah.
It has to be difficult. Otherwise you're not gonna end up being successful.
Dave says if you get a warehouse, you need to employ Steve Green as he's been made redundant. Oh, that's.
I know. I heard that. That's really. Yeah, that's
11
really
years.
rubbish,
yeah, it is. But it shows what work
really
is like.
rubbish.
But I think Steve's seeing it as quite an opportunity.
Yeah,
though, to be
I
fair.
hope
I think he's seeing it as a real
but-
positive because he's able to.
Not fun.
No.
So,
No, especially when the company's trying to be sneaky with you.
Yeah.
And you can employ me too. I've great muscles for boxes. Says Steph, my glamour. We're not even.
Yes.
Do you know what? Actually, this reminds me of like in terms of like pushing forward and growing. We saw a show yesterday. I don't know if any of you caught it. It was about the Corinthian Hotel in London. The Corinthian.
Yeah,
it's like a 5-star hotel.
I really enjoyed that. I didn't think I would when I sat down and watched it.
It was really interesting, and it was about how like competitive the whole industry is, and you'd think that these hotels that are at the top of their game, like the Savoy and the Ritz, just like are there and are sitting on their laurels, but you look behind the scenes at the amount of work and how hard they compete with each other to get people to still go there, and like this hotel had only been open for about 6 years, and then they just spent like another massive amount of money refitting their restaurant to keep it up to date and hiring this 2 Michelin star chef, and it was amazing to see the behind the scenes that like there's no sitting on your laurels when you run a business. Like that business is so far removed from where we are. Like if they're a 5-star hotel, we're like a B&B on 4 in a bed, right? I mean, like that's probably the difference, but the principles are the same, aren't they?
And and we wouldn't be a particularly good one either.
Hey, I think we'd get at least 85% of our
I'm just saying, if we compare to some B&Bs, I don't think we're.
Georgia said, Beck, Z told me he's treating you on your week off. I've got it in writing. Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah,
he did tell me. Yeah.
So, all right, we're going to go through some sales because we haven't even put any videos up this week. Like we haven't done our sales video or anything, so we're going to share a couple of quick sales with you guys. But also I want to just talk through. We've got a bit of a situation. I don't know if any of you guys have been here. When you sell like a higher value item and you don't know whether the customer's happy with it or not, and you're just sitting there thinking, are they happy? You can see it's been delivered, and you're just thinking, are they happy with it? Are they happy with it? Because we've got 2 of this item. I'll just show you this. We showed you this sale last time. We sold this boat for 300 quid last week, right? And it got delivered on Tuesday. So it got delivered on Tuesday, and we're now sat there thinking, are they happy with it? Have we left it long enough for them to get back to us so that we can list the second one that we've got? And it's just, we're just waiting for that. You know, we're just waiting for that little you know. So so we've got to sort that out. Anyway, we're going to do some sales. Let's go through the chat quickly. Stu says, be your own boss and don't employ staff. Managing other people is a real pain. I've been there. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think we'd want to.
I don't think we ever want to get into
hiring people.
If we can't do it ourselves, then
we'll find. Exactly.
We'll find a way to get it to
we
work.
need to find things that are obviously scalable, and that we can do as a two-person team. Whatever we do, we've got to. When you make any decision, you've got to kind of base in mind, like, what are your resources, right? For our business, we are the resources.
Yeah, so, and that's it. I can't see us ever going down the route of employing people.
Pommy Picker says, just got to clean the floor and get my bond back. First haul video from it will be on my YouTube channel later today, says Pommy Pickers. Cool. Hi, Pommy Pickers. How are you, man? Ryan says, hey, I'm a 5-star B&B, lol, vibrating beds. Saida says, you serve decent coffee if you had a B&B. Thrifty a trooper says, I'm an Airbnb with a spare shed. Everyone's comparing themselves to what kind of accommodation would they be?
I'd like DPGs.
I'm a bedsit with a leaking ceiling. Oh no, I'm sure. No, you're better than that, DPG. Come on, man. Come on. Me too, Stu. Sacking your friends is not an experience I ever wish to repeat, says stuff. Oh yeah, I would not want to be in that. I would not. Position. Yeah. Right. Marilyn says, I'm looking to do my first YouTube video sometime in the new year. Bit scared, really. Our advice would be just do it. Just do it. Don't, it's your own little corner of the internet, your own little corner of YouTube. That's the way to look at it.
Yeah.
2 people can do some wild numbers, all about money, space, and time, says Ryan. Very true.
Completely.
Very true. Now, let's get on to some sales.
Yeah, because we've been talking like loads.
We're like big talkers, guys. Like the ultimate talkers.
Like really
super talkers. Yeah, super talkers.
I know we're going to talk some more.
We're going to talk some more now, but this time it's going to be about some sales. Let's do some sales chat.
So,
we didn't do a sales video, so we just picked out 5 items that we want to share with you guys.
Is it 5?
Yeah, 5 items.
I'm trying to count them. Yeah, okay.
And no, that's wrong because there's 4, but it's going to be 4. No, there will be 5. I must have lost one. Okay. Yeah, let me just quickly sort that out. Let me get a 5th item quickly. It was meant to be 5.
No, you haven't got 5.
No,
you've got 5.
No, I thought I had 5, but we don't have 5.
Oh.
I thought I had 5 because that one doesn't count because that was like the what was I going to show? That. Bear with us, guys. You know how it is. I thought I had it all sorted out.
You always think you've got it all sorted out.
Yeah. There's no graph, Peter Cummins. There's no graph. The graph's a thing of the past for us now. Well, not fully, but for now at least. I don't know what it was. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I could just do that. Yeah, that would be fine. There you go. Okay, here we go. Stupid mouse. Okay, guys.
Right.
Let's go. Alright, first item we want to share with you guys. Olympus Trip camera. We shared this on one of our haul videos. We paid, I think it was £3 for it. And we tested it out with thanks to Yorkshire reseller who helped us figure out how to test it. To make sure the meter was working, the light meter, and it was, which was really cool. Sold it for £35 plus £3 shipping. Sold very quickly. I'm not sure if I underpriced it a little, but due to the condition and everything, I thought that was a fair amount. Maybe I could have gotten more, but it sold like very quickly, like almost immediately. Next thing, this was quite a cool sale. We paid £2 for this. This was an old traffic sign thing.
And I wondered why we bought it.
It was in pretty bad condition, as you can see. It was really bad condition. Yeah.
And you didn't even like attempt to kind of make it look good. You just sold it like that.
Well, no, I actually wiped it down.
Really?
Yeah. Those are like deep kind of that's some messed upness that I can't fix.
Yeah.
That was like scuffs. These are all scuffs and scratches. So I couldn't actually do anything about those. But yeah, we paid £2 for it. I had it up for $69.99 plus shipping, and someone offered us 30 quid, and I just took it.
Yeah.
30 quid plus $8.99 shipping. I was like, yeah, go and have it. So that was pretty cool. Right. Next item. Item of jewellery. Do you want to talk about this one? Because you all know about this.
I had this for quite a while. And I've listed it and on your store, had it on my store, had it on your store again. It is a silver ring with some little white stones.
Silver ring with some little white stones.
and it came in.
Oh, it's cute.
I don't know if it was house clearance or if it was boot sale, in that box of boot sale that you got. I can't remember where I got it from. It really didn't, because it was a part of a job lot. I don't know how much I paid for it, and we had it listed for £12.50, and it sold. Well, you accepted an offer of £9. I come home from work and he was like, I accepted an offer on a ring, and I was like, okay.
So so sold that
for £9.
Yeah, which I was happy.
And there was free shipping on it as well. So I wouldn't have. I don't think I would have accepted an offer.
Oh, so you wouldn't have accepted that?
No.
Oh, okay. So you didn't tell me now.
Well,
you didn't tell me at the time. You were like, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have done that. Hey.
Next item, Pokemon Ash Ketchum. You're in a bit of a, you know.
I'm just telling you how it
is today. Yeah. Next
I'm
item.
in a bit of a mood.
Ash Ketchum. We bought him.
Man, what is wrong with you?
For 10p. What do you mean? What's wrong with
the state of him?
I cleaned it as much as I could be bothered. That you can't clean that. That's like really dirty. Like, you know.
Okay.
It is close up. It makes it look worse.
Maybe it's because of the close up pictures that you take.
Yeah, but yeah, it looks a bit grimy, doesn't it? Actually, but yeah, we paid 10p, and sold it for $13.99, so pretty happy. Right angle grinder at the ready, says Nick. I'm off to get some stock. Oh, you only got £30, fair enough. Yeah, 30. I think if it was better condition, we could have maybe asked more for that traffic light thing. But also, people take the time to kind of make them light up as like man cave items. But I just sold it as is. I didn't touch it, so pretty happy with that. Next time Z takes some ladders and grab the traffic lights. Z giving the stock away, says Peter Cummins. I'm not giving it away. Beck wasn't happy with that, but still. Lolzy, you are my spirit animal, says DBG. I'm not sure what that means, but cool. Z's cleaned it. Wait, a filthy rag with a.
I know, right, Nick?
Cleaned it in mud.
That's what it looks like.
It's because it's a close up. It makes it look worse. It looks really.
It just looks like you went round it.
Looking at it, you wouldn't want to clean.
It needs a bit of dirt here, a bit of dirt there.
But anyway, it sold for $13.99. Okay.
Oh man.
And the final I want to share with you, we paid £1 for this Lego advent calendar, and it sold. So there you go. It was new. I opened it obviously because I just wanted to make sure, because it was from the card boot, from a charity shop. It's for £1. All the little things were sealed as they should be, and it sold. So really pleased.
That's good.
Steam cleaner, says Dave. Yeah, I could have used a steam cleaner. It's grunge ash, says Peter Cummins. You need to employ a cleaner, Z, you stink. It was just, you know what? How much? You can't clean everything.
It was to do with
I
that
cleaned it as much as I could be bothered. I relate, says. Do you know what? Like, it was a 10p item and it was selling for 14 quid, right? How much are you gonna clean it? You know, you start cleaning it, that's like,
man.
you know, I'm not sure about it. What do you reckon? You would have cleaned it. How would you have cleaned that?
I would have cleaned it.
How?
Well,
What tools?
Probably by using a clean cloth to start with. That probably would have helped.
That's what you're talking about, man. I swear I wiped it down. It just didn't come out like the
What did you wipe it down with?
cloth, isn't
The
it?
cloth.
Do you want to see my cloth?
I don't want to see. Actually,
Is it around?
where is it?
There, it's just there.
Oh my god! Is this seriously what you use?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give it to you. You're gonna embarrass yourself, man.
This is the cloth I used, I think.
That's not even funny, man.
I use it.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I use it for my RC stuff.
But you should so be ashamed.
Yeah,
of
but
yourself,
I use this. Look, this is really strong.
No. Use a clean cloth, man.
Toothbrush and sieve, says
Man.
DPG. There you go. £13 is a good price considering that figure only had £2 of mud on it. It's cheap. Just like Z's clothes, says Dave. Question: did you really find it on the floor? 10p, yeah, Z floor pickup. No, it was actually 10p in a little basket of things.
Yeah.
This is why Z does not do the washing up or clean the bathroom. No shame. Oh, Lou Summerson with the classic Pulp Fiction quote. I saw you get your hands wet. No, they're not my underpants. It's just, look, it's just grease and dirt from like RC stuff. You know, I'm always cleaning. I clean these engines up nicely and, you know, that kind of thing. At least it doesn't have white stains on it. Says Dave. That cloth applies dirt, not removes. Yeah, I suppose it's at the stage now where it's a bit dirty now. So might have to,
now?
Yeah.
Has it gone past the point of, you know, being able to use to clean items?
So I guess I have to get it cleaned.
Man, that's just shocking. Man.
Had you not seen that? I hid it from you.
Yeah.
Hello, Alf.
No.
Alf's been naughty. Can we get a cleaning vid midweek video, please? You're a professional.
What?
Yeah, I'll show you guys how to clean like an engine up or something, or I don't know. I don't normally need to clean the items. They're normally clean. Those were just dirty ones that I showed. They're like, you know. Don't look at me like that.
I'm just not saying anything.
Why? What's the matter? It's not that bad. It's a cloth.
Yeah.
Okay. Get some baby wipes, Z. Reseller 101.
Do you know what? Yeah. He'll do that, right? For the first pack of baby wipes, right? He'll get some baby wipes. He'll run out of the baby wipes and he'll go back to using his old rag.
I've had that for a while.
Yeah, I know. It looks like it as well.
Holy eight. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think it's a bit, yeah, it needs a bit cleaning.
Yeah.
Cleaning cloths for Z for Christmas, says Diane. Question for Bex: please quit and look after this man.
You know what? I don't know how he functions. I really don't.
It's not easy.
I don't know how you survive.
Do you know what? Today I had to eat pizza for breakfast, for lunch, and like afternoon snack, because that's all there was in the house. Like it was yesterday's pizza.
Yeah.
I had to eat that like for lunch, breakfast as well, and it was spicy. I've had like gas all day. I mean, it's just, you know, feel for me.
Oh dear.
It's all happening, you know.
I really don't know what to say to you.
It's just me and Alf left alone.
Yeah. You didn't feed Alf pizza, did you?
No, Alf didn't have
good,
pizza. No,
good.
no.
I'm glad. Yeah.
Alf was good. All right.
But yeah, so.
This could have been avoided if you defended yourself with "I added patina," says Starling. What baby wipe brand is the best? Baby wipes are awesome. Dettol, says Dave. Oh gosh, okay. My granddad was a milkman for over 30 years, and he had this towel that he always cleaned up leaking milk with. The towel used to stand up against the wall. Oh, flipping fantastic. I've not done the online shopping.
No, that's the thing. He's not done the online shopping.
We've gone off of it now.
So yeah, so there was no online shop.
Life is tough. Pizza for breakfast. Exactly, you know, for breakfast. It was like a spicy tandoori one. It was really nice.
Oh, is it?
Cold pizza, so nice. But yeah.
Ryan's asking, what are the plans for this weekend?
We're gonna relax.
Yeah.
We, like I said, last few weekends, it was pretty. We've been pretty busy, so we're probably just gonna relax.
Yeah.
We haven't chilled out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the girls are gonna want to watch Strictly Come Dancing in the evening, get some snacks in for them or whatever. We're gonna relax. I think.
It's gonna be relaxing weekend, hopefully.
Don't clean the table with it by accident, says Ali.
I can't see the table.
As long as I live, I'll never forget the smell of that towel, says DBG. I don't blame you if it stands up, you know. There's these things called shops, they have food. Yeah, but I can't. There's so much going on. It's all happening. That's how it feels anyway.
It does. I know it does.
It's all happening.
I feel sorry for you now.
Oh, thank you.
You've got so much going on.
So much. It's all happening. You know? It's like,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I can see.
Can't even brush my hair.
I know, right?
You know? Or shave. Okay. Peter Cummings says, did you wake up and find the pizza on your face and then start eating it? That's when you know you have it. That sounds amazing, Peter. I've not been in that situation yet, but I think I wouldn't mind. That sounds pretty cool. Oh gosh. Alfie the little applehead getting snuggles. Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah.
You can get cash back doing online shopping. I claim cash back buying products online for my business and exchange it to gift vouchers. Yet to treat myself, but we keep sacrificing for my business. That's the thing. You know what? I really want to do online shopping, but we just prefer going in, don't we?
Yeah.
I think that's the issue, don't we? Prefer going in.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Spread out over us, like. All right.
I don't know.
Yeah, like he's like Cleopatra or something. Ah, gosh.
Yeah. So.
You DBG spilled some milk in my car once, says Flipping Fantastic Finds. Ended up cutting out the carpet. Oh yes, it can be. Milk is dangerous, I think. Z is so lucky to have a caring Beck, says Dave. Hey David M, how are you?
David M.
Z, you need to maybe think about getting a planner, lol. Carla has some bullet journal videos, says Karen. You know what? I've tried planning, like lots. It's hard, isn't it?
It is difficult, but you know, you have to do it.
Yeah, do you do it?
Not really.
Like work and stuff though? Like do you do lists and things?
Well, yeah, because for certain jobs at work, I do. Yeah, I write a list when I've got to, do things and
hey
stuff.
Kenneth as well. Hi David. Hi Kenneth. Dave says, well, Sainsbury's Nectar is at £100 now. Mine never goes above £2.50.
That's because you don't let it.
I always spend it. I always check to see if I've got £2.50.
And then you're like,
ah,
haha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because you never let it build up.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I think we've been chatting for about an hour. Beck, as if you can't tell, is tired. However, she has been vlogging like a champion.
Again?
Yep. So if you want to see more Beck vlogs, the link for Beck's channel is in the description below. So go over there and subscribe if you haven't, and you can see Beck's version of what goes on around here,
Beck's version?
Yeah,
So you're saying it's all like Yeah, it is actually. It's all my what I think happens here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah. The vlog should hopefully be up on my channel tomorrow. Once I get a chance to edit it.
And we are going to call it a night. So, thank you. Questions are here. I got 2 old stereo units, the ones inside wooden sideboards. Best way to test. I've never really picked those up before, Pommy, because of the size of them. Because they're like furniture.
Yeah.
But they tend to be removable. And some of them might be valve, if it be like valve radios and valve amps, you could, and especially if they're like A class as well, you could be in some good money.
And just be careful though.
No, they tend to be removed. No, but they tend to be removable. They tend to just be bolted in at the back, so they shouldn't be that hard to remove though. Pommy pickers. Do you have the "Can I speak to the manager" haircut? Says DVG. What's that? Okay. All right. Anyway. I am gonna. Karen says loved last week's.
Oh, thank you, Karen.
So we're gonna call it a night now. Thank you for joining, and we will see you guys in the next video. And hopefully I'll have a clean rag and get like a journal.
You're never gonna see that rag again. It's gonna go.
All right. See you guys.